Hello everyone, thank you for being here watching my video, and today what I have for you is an envelope that is going to hold your gift cards. And holidays are around the corner, so this is a very practical way to give your gift cards. You can use them to put inside your journals. If you're giving away a journal with a gift card inside, stocking stuffer will be perfect, or you can give it as it is. And this is a belly band. We made a belly band to hold it in place, and this is how nice your gift card gets inside. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get this project started. And for this project, you're gonna need a small scoring board, a paper trimmer, scissors, hole punchers, and glue. And also, if you want to round the corners, you can use one of these punchers to round your corners, a round corner puncher. So your 6x6 paper, and if you don't have 6x6, you can use your regular 12x12 cardstock and cut it to size. And the size that we're gonna need is 5 1/4 by 5 1/2. That's how you're gonna cut up your paper, and it's gonna look like this: 5 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay, you're gonna cut it 5 1/4 by 5 1/2. And you're gonna save this piece right here, because this is gonna be for your belly band to hold the envelope closed. So don't get rid of this, just save it. Now once you get your envelope cut, what you're gonna do, you're gonna take your scoreboard, and you are going to, on the 5 1/4, you're gonna do a 3/4 score. You're gonna score a 3/4, a 3/4 on each side. 3/4 and 3/4 all the way down. Now when you have your 3/4 inches on each side, you're gonna turn it on the 5 1/2 side, and you are going to score at 1 1/4, 1 1/4, and then you're going to score at 3 1/2, 3 1/2. And this is how your paper is gonna look. And then you are going to do 2 X's on top right there, because you need to cut now on each side from this line to this line right here. You're going to remove these 2 sides, and it's gonna look like something like this, like a t-shirt. So that's why you need to put the 2x's on the top, because you need to know that you're gonna cut from the short square all the way to this scoring line. That's what you're gonna cut, and this is what you're gonna get. And then you're gonna fold these, and there you have it. So let's cut it. Remember, from the small all the way down to that score line is where we're gonna cut. And remember to cut. See, when you score your line, you get that like that bevel edge. So you're gonna make sure that you cut like on the closest side. Okay? And then what we're gonna do here is we're gonna minor on each side. And this is how it's gonna look. And now we can fold here and we can fold here. Make sure that when you fold, get your bone folder and then press. And then at this point, if you wish, you don't have to do it. If you don't have one of these, you can leave it as it is, or you can round the corners. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna ink all over. If you have a double-sided paper, that will work fine. If you don't want to see this part right here, you can add another piece of paper and glue it. I'm taking my Distress Oxide. This one is frayed burlap, and I'm inking all around. If you would have double-sided paper, don't forget to ink the inside too. Okay, and now I'm gonna take a 1.5 inch circle puncher, and I'm gonna cut a notch to make it easy. So I'm gonna make sure that I have even space, and don't go too deep, because if you go too deep, then it's gonna show. So try not to go too deep. Make sure that you have enough space on both sides, and then you ink. You can, now we're gonna fold this in here. Make sure that it's folded. We're gonna ink. Make sure that we ink all around it. Okay. And remember when I told you not to get rid of the other piece of paper? It's because you're gonna take 5.5 piece of brown cardstock paper, and you're gonna glue. You're gonna cut it 5.5, and then you're gonna do like 5 of an 8 wide, so you'll have a border all around it. And then you're gonna do is you're gonna glue it. Make sure that you leave a border all around it, a nice border. And this is how it's gonna look. And this is how you form your belly band. Here I have another one. Let me go ahead and ink. And I already glue my piece of paper right here. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut up the notch right here with my 1.5 inch puncher. I will not go too deep. Make sure that I have enough space. Make sure that everything is folded nicely. And what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna round my corners. Let me round my corners here. Make sure that I ink everything so it looks more finished, more vintage. You can use Hermes glue, or you can use wet glue. It is your preference. You can make as many as you want, and then if you're gonna do this gift card gifting, I think it's the best way. That's the best way to go. Using your 6x6. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place this in the center, and I'm gonna fold the belly band right there in the middle, and then I'm gonna glue. I'm gonna use this part right here. I'm gonna glue right here. Try not to pass. I'm gonna cut this little piece right here so it won't be that long. That's your belly band. And now we're going to decorate it using this ink, the circle. I mean, if you want to coordinate the design with the same paper, you can use another paper, but if you don't, want to do an extra piece of paper, just use your different design, another paper that you have in your stash. And get it decorated. Then you take your circle, you apply some glue in the center, and you decorate it. And you can decorate it as you want. I mean, you can use any color that you want, any design, and there you have it. There you have it, your gift card envelope holder. Let's finish this one that we have over here. I'm going to repeat the same process, and you can mass make these in one afternoon. Very easy, very fun to make. You can get your children's involved by decorating with a circle at the end, by folding the cards. You do the cutting and they can do the folding. Sure that your paper is covered. Fold one side, and then you fold the other. The side that it gets the pretty, because it's gonna be, it doesn't matter if this one is longer and this one is shorter, because when you do this one over, it's gonna cover it up. And let's do a circle one and a square one over the circle. And what we're gonna do it, instead of putting it straight, we're gonna do it like in a diamond shape. It's gonna look pretty. Some glue in the center. And there we have it. I have another one. See how easy it is to make? I hope that you like this idea and have fun and have all your gift card ready for the holidays. Thank you for watching my video, and you know I like to give my projects away. What you need to do is subscribe, comment, and share. And at the end of the week, I will select all the names that have subscribed, comment, and share, put them inside a bowl, and I'm gonna pick 3 winners. You have to live in the United States. But thank you so much for your time. It's always a pleasure to have you here on my channel. Have a nice day. God bless. Bye-bye.